Matrix Success International, the #1 lifestyle enhancement company in the world.
Hello and welcome. I'm Brian Dalmasso from the Matrix Success Network, and today I'm here to talk about the 7 universal laws and to really debunk some of the myths around these laws. And the first thing to understand, guys, is that these universal laws are not man-made laws, right? They're God's laws. They're physics laws of the universe, and it's very important to understand that these laws are imposing effects on us. So whether you realize these or not, they're having effects on you. And I knew nothing about these laws up until about age 42, even though I had been to mechanical engineering school and been, an architect, I've been in construction. So I had superior traditional education, but inferior result and inferior knowledge. So one of the first primary laws is the law of vibration. And we're going to get into this later, but vibration causes attraction. We'll do another video talking about the law of attraction, but the law of vibration just states that everything is in motion, right? Every cell in your body, everything in a tree, in the desk, everything out there, including our thought energy, is in a vibratory state. And it's important to understand that vibration causes attraction, or attraction is a secondary law that responds to vibration, is a better way to put it. The next law is the perpetual transmutation of energy, and this is a mouthful. We see this all the time, right? From an acorn into a tree, into the leaves and the sprouts, and then the leaves fall, then it disintegrates, and over time, the tree appears to disappear, but it's not. It's going from the material state back to the energy state. So everything in the physical universe is in a perpetual transmutation of energy, including you and me, right? My mentor, Bob Proctor, used to say that you moved into your body when you're born and you move out when you pass. So everything is in a constant transmutation of energy, including your finances, your body, everything about our life. And it's important to understand that so we can get in harmony with some of these laws. The law of polarity is an interesting one. It's the law of opposites. And Bob used to teach me, he said, there's no such thing as good or bad. I was like, what do you mean by that? That's a heavy, heavy statement. Of course, there's good and bad. He said, no, there's polarity, there's opposites. There's negative and positive. There's different points of view. But everything in the physical universe has an equal and opposite to it. It's almost like looking at a coin, right? You can't look at both sides of a coin at the same time. So if you're going through something that has a perception of being negative, what you can understand from this law is there must be an equal and opposite positive, no matter how hard it is to try to find it. So the law of polarity is very, very impactful. The law of rhythms is more like, the tide goes in, the tide comes out. We have winter, spring, summer, fall, not winter, winter, summer, winter. So everything in our world is going to happen in a rhythmic state, including the projection and the trajectory of your life, right? Your body, your relationships, your finances, your business. Even if you're moving up, right? You're going to have ups and downs, what we call ups and downs, because everything in the physical universe happens in a rhythmic nature. And if we know some of this stuff, if we happen to be in a rhythmic low, we can say, as long as I do my part of the deal, I know that we must come out and go into a high, right? There's a law of rhythms that will take over. So this is a very, very important one as well. The law of gender is really just masculine and feminine energy, not men and women, but masculine and feminine. And I'll get into this in another video when we go over the mind map, but the masculine energy is really in the conscious mind. It's the physical energy, it's the thinking mind, and it's in the conscious mind, right? It can be related to the conscious mind. Well, the feminine energy is related to the subconscious mind, right? It's the magnetic. It's also about 1,000,000 times more powerful. Sorry, guys. Feminine energy is about 1,000,000 times more powerful. It's life-giving energy. But you can't exist without the two, and the masculine energy in the mind-body connection controls the feminine energy. So I'm not saying men and women, I'm saying masculine and feminine, and we all have both in us. And we start to understand some of this stuff, we can build and control and use these principles and use these universal laws to our benefit. The law of relativity, this is really just stating that everything in the physical universe is not big or small, right? There's no such thing as big or small. Everything's relative to your conscious awareness. And I use an image in some of my presentations where I show the earth and a golf ball, right? The earth is not big or small until you compare it to a golf ball or the entire universe. So you wouldn't even see the earth in the entire universe. So I want you guys to understand this, because when we're looking at things like finances and things that are happening in the world, oh my God, that's a big deal. It's like, well, is it a big deal? Or are you blowing it up? Are you, relatively speaking, magnifying it? We can start to minimize some of this stuff, especially when it comes to income and if you're setting large income goals. And the last one here, guys, is the law of gestation or the law of time. Again, everything in the universe, in the physical universe, there's the time between the seed is planted and the harvest, right? A carrot seed is about 80 days from planting to harvest. A human baby is about 280 days. So when you have an idea planted in your subconscious mind, there's going to be a timeline to it, right? And we want to be okay with the timeline. Now, we can do things to kind of speed up time. What we can do is get in harmony with the laws, right? We can say, okay, what am I doing spiritually towards this goal? What am I doing intellectually towards this goal? And what am I doing physically every single day towards this goal? All right, so we have all of these laws, guys, and this is just a brief representation. I'll do a more series of videos on digging deeper into each one, but this should give you a basic understanding of the 7 universal laws. Until next time, be well and God bless.
Subscribe for more inspiring content, embark on your journey to success with us, and book a call below with Matrix Success International to unlock your potential.